And we're rolling. Woo! We got Lindsay Shepherd out here, the other psychopath to take up my offer. Okay guys, so for those of you not familiar with this big dumb idea that I had, that I'm currently doing, shout out Carrie Miles for putting the idea in my head from the Art of Type 2 Fun podcast. A big multi-sport adventure, self-supported. That's what we're doing here. So riding from Flagstaff to Tusayan, dropping the bike. Now I'm gonna, full disclosure, I thought about leaving my bike tied to a tree, but I got too much money in this bike, so, and all the gear with it. So I'm gonna have my wife pick it up. But I have made a strict rule to not accept any support. So you have to carry, you can leave stuff like a bike and a helmet, for example, but you have to carry everything that you need for the run also on the bike on the way out. So that makes it very problematic and challenging. So I'm wearing my running shoes with some flats, for example. There's like no water, it's all volcanic, so it just sinks into the ground. So I'm having to carry, also there's like no resupply, only at the transition point. So I'm carrying basically a drop bag and enough water, so I have enough containers to fill up water at one of the tanks and then drop them in a strategic spot so that I'll have it for the way back on the run, because nobody's coming to meet me. All right, we just turned onto the Arizona Trail. That was a nice 5.5 mile warm up. We are gonna stay on this until Tusayan and then until back here. Okay, we're starting the 5 mile climb up to Snowbowl. So nice and slow and easy, and don't blow myself up. That's the name of the game here. Well, I better get used to these carbs, fuel, because I brought a whole variety of food, 3 flavors: salted, with caffeine, and original. Yeah, so I have like 5,000 calories of carbs fuel. So yeah. So I haven't bike packed with flat pedals since like AZT 300 in 2020. That was the last time, and I'm particularly enjoying it. Especially this little hike bit up to Snowbowl. Also, like, I'm able to just pop out of the pedals really fast. So I know when I get fatigued, the downside is I'll leave the pedals down and possibly clip one. But the upside is that I can pop out pretty easy if I get into a precarious spot. So, which I have been many days in, like CTR when I fell down the scree field, or right there when I fell down the scree field in CTR. Probably wouldn't have happened if I had flats on. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, baby deer. Oh my God. Not sure if you guys can see the baby deer. It's real life Bambi going on out here. Jesus Christ. Okay guys, I just saw a bear. Holy shit, man. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta get out of here. It had a cub. It was a big mama bear, and it had a little cub that cruised up a thing, and it was getting after me, baby. Holy balls, Zach Johnson. Oh, dude, no joke. That got me going. That got my glutamus maximus adrenalized, if you know what I'm saying, bro. Oh my God. Woo! Man, that deserves a fucking Ric Flair, baby. Oh, God. Yeah, all right, guys, so there's a bunch of public water at Kelly Tank here. So that's good in case I get into a bind. Yeah! We're about to drop down into Babbitt and Cedar Ranch area, which would be nice. That's where I'm gonna pick up my big tank there. That's where I'm gonna pick up my water. And there, my friends, is Missouri Bill Hill. The last 3 times I've been by Missouri Bill Hill, I've had extreme death mud running. I've grabbed my hand on a barbed wire fence when I was falling and sliced my hand open. And I crashed on the way down right next to it and severely injured a rib the last 3 times. So, you know, it's cursed, of course. The curse of Missouri Bill Hill. So hopefully I'm gonna go nice and slow. That's why I'm stopped to tell you about this and not trying to ride, because I know I'd catch a pedal and I'd knock my tooth out. So hopefully I can break the curse on this one. Looks like I'm gonna have to raffle some Babbitt cows to get to my water tank. Maybe not. Hell yeah, guys. Check that out. Love it. So I'm gonna carry this. I got 3 extra liters here. I'm gonna carry, and then I'm gonna drop it a little ways up on this next big section, maybe 20 miles up for on the way back, because this section is hot and dry. I can finally see the smoke on the north rim of the Grand Canyon from here. There's a bunch of wind turbines and then all that smoke, man. So crazy. Wow, you can really see the fire now. That's the fire on the North Kaibab that took out the visitor center at the Grand Canyon. For anyone who's not moved in, it was pretty catastrophic. Lightning caused, wild. I don't know, I'm sad, but also, you know, like, wouldn't it have been a lot worse if it was human caused? Honestly. Like, think about how angry you would be. If it's lightning, you're like, man, it can be rebuilt, right? You don't want to go and find that person and make them pay for what they did. Hey guys, I just had the craziest shit happen to me. Again, okay, I gotta stop for this. See these power lines? Okay, I just went under them and I literally started feeling something pinching me down like on my upper thighs on both sides, like something biting me. And I realized that my thighs were touching the titanium rails on my seat post, or on my seat. And then I felt it in my hands. And then it went away as I went beyond the power lines. I'm not fucking joking, guys. Like, it was somehow transferring electricity into near my nuts, really. That was insane. All right, y'all. We're at the boundary. So we're gonna find a place to drop some of this supplies. We got 3,200 calories and 3 liters of water ready for dropping for the way back, or hanging to make it animal proof. Made it to Russel. It's like a mud pit, and yeah, I'm gonna go try and see if that other wildlife tank is better, because this is not a very good option. Oh yeah, guys, stoked to see this. Oh man, hell yeah. Oh, that looks beautiful. Yeah, let's consume some water. Yeah, man, this is a great sight. Glad the water's working. Made it to Grandview Trailhead, 15 miles of Tusayan. All right, I'm a couple miles out of town, and I'll admit I'm fighting off the demons about how long it's gonna take to get back. So the anxiety really kicked in there, just the anxiousness of just those last 10 miles. I was thinking about how long it was going to take those 10 miles on foot, and I need to like vanquish those ideas from my head. Just get to the next spot, you know, like just get to Grandview and then just get to the water resupply, you know, just chunk it. So yeah, it's messing with me already, but I got to get in it, like get into the running and get in the groove, and hopefully I'll start to settle in, you know. We've hit pavement in Tusayan. So McDonald's and gas station and a plan. Thanks for picking my bike up. I want you to attest that I'm accepting no support from you.
No support. I'm sitting here looking at how much food you got.
You're witnessing a real bike pack resupply. That's nothing. I'm going back for more. I just didn't quite have the mental fortitude for it.
The starters.
Yeah, I was gonna test this spicy chicken wrap to see if I was gonna take it with. 7 elk just literally going through the parking lot of the Plaza Bonita restaurant in Tusayan. They're like, yeah. And all these French folks are really enjoying it because they've never seen a giant 1,000-pound animal with freaking horns on its head, or spears on its head. I'm all geared out in my running gear now. I feel like a new human. It's just gotta like transition to a slower pace now in my head and be okay with it. That's the key. Check out this bitch. Slim Jim Big Boss. Only 310 calories, which is okay, but 1,200 milligrams of sodium. Doing a lot of walking, speed walking. My legs are pretty nuked, and I can move when I walk. Can't exactly run. It's a lot quieter out here than when you're on a bike. It's very almost meditative. Yeah, I've settled into a nice, basically a through hike pace or a fast pack pace. I think I'm gonna, once I hit the water, I'm getting really thirsty, and but the cramps have kind of subsided, but I'm not peeing real. My pee is like brown, so I'm gonna chug a bunch of water when I get to the water at mile 20 or 120, whatever, and probably lay down for a couple hours and get that water into my system. So just hit the 4-hour mark. We again, gosh, Dylan, me and Disky Willin out here are actually, well, we were actually on a decent running pace, and yeah, that's kind of nice to actually like be moving a little bit. My legs seem to be waking back up. Set of predator eyes, but they're just some little foxes. Oh man, don't see those every day. That's cool. There was one. See it, guys? Little foxes. Oh man, little friendly foxes. Hey guys, I can see the flames from the North Rim fire from here. Hey fox, what's up, buddy? Hey, the flames from the North Rim fire over here. You can see them up there. Kind of wild. I keep saying wild because I don't know exactly what to say about it. I'm sure you'll agree, but it's like, I just don't have a better word. Sad, but it's like the natural order. God, there's another set of fox eyes. They're everywhere. It's like a whole group of them here. Well, I'm at the wilderness tank, and I've decided to continue on because I'm feeling okay. And so instead of taking a little sleep here, I'm gonna keep going. I lost a flask, so I'm only filling 4.5 liters instead of 5. So, but I'm getting cold, so I need to like keep moving here. But I'm sure I'm glad this tank is here. So here's my last half liter. Cheers to the green goblins. Found my missing flask. Yay, found it. Guess that's the advantage of an out and back, huh? Oh, too bad it's not full of water. Magically. Made it to Russel tank. Yeah, I'm tired. So I'm gonna take a couple hours here. My headlamp's like pretty much gone for the night, so take a couple hours, let the sun come up. It'll revitalize me. So see you in the morning. Morning. I got a knack for picking the like coldest, most airflow campsites. So it got cold last night, but it was okay. A couple hours of sleep. Onward. I gotta move. Let's move. Oh shit.
Dude, you're fucking flying.
Thanks.
Did you actually sleep last night?
A couple hours.
A couple, oh my god. I
Just
slept
up
late.
at
Oh, just right after.
at Russel. Yeah.
Nice work.
How about you?
Good, I stopped at like 8:30. As soon as
Okay.
it got dark, the sleep monster hit. And since I hadn't slept much the previous night,
Yeah.
I just made camp and I slept for like 8 hours.
Beautiful.
Woke up at 2:30 once. Saw 3 shooting stars. It was
Nice.
really yeah, really good night. So I'm on a root beer mission.
Yeah.
Cream soda from Mexico. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, you're looking good. You don't look as tired as someone should after just 2 hours of sleep.
Saw a skunk last night. Forgot to record it. Power lines. Let's see if I get zapped again. Or it like erases my whole memory card or something. They're not buzzing today. Must be the right, not enough wind. Oh, they're buzzing. Do I feel anything? Oh, no. Because I don't have any titanium between my nuts. Ugh. So I have had this intrusive thought since I dropped in Boundary. Hung my food in Boundary. I don't know, a couple hours after I left it, I went pee on an extra tree and there was just ants all over the tree. And I just thought, oh shit, I'm gonna get to Boundary and the ants are gonna have decimated all of my gels. Because you know they can eat through some shit. And we're almost to Boundary. So it's time to see if that mystery is gonna be, well, the mystery's gonna be solved. We'll see what the damage is. I also think there was a gel that had opened up slightly and juiced out a little bit, and I just put it in the bag. And that was a really bad idea. So, and then I hung it in a tree, but it's kind of like half hanging on the side of a tree. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Exclusively here on the Endurance Studio. Is Dylan just overthinking things? Yes, Dylan's just overthinking things. I love to, freak myself out, I guess, so that I feel really, I get that dopamine hit when everything's okay. Man, okay. Let's load it up. This pack is officially stuffed to the brim. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any running for the next 2 liters of water consumption. I got 3,200 calories in gels and 5 liters of water to get me to Cedar. Well, food to get me home. Stuffed! Most versatile pack ever. And on to Babbitt we go. The Babbitt Passage. Cool. My feet are starting to hurt real bad, or were. So I decided to take a 20-minute little power nap with elevated feet, take my shoes off. It seems to have subsided the pain a little bit. I'm kind of settled into like a full, I would say, power hike sort of pace. I'm gonna act like I'm running for the camera for a minute. Crush, crushing, crushing. Oh, it hurts so bad. It's getting closer. Man, I feel like dog shit. Ooh. I don't mind running on this stuff because I can shuffle like an old man. The trail stuff I'm just too shuffly on. Well, I just did some math and 16 miles per hour. I wish I was going 16 miles per hour at 16-minute miles, which is probably what the rest of this uphill is going to be. It's going to be 11 hours to get home. So I have 11 hours worth of food. Barely. I have 10.2, so I'll skip one. But that's going to put me in at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. That's a pretty cool image. The peaks sticking up in between old Missouriville Hill. Makes it feel like it's pretty close. Makes me feel not so shitty. Oh, this feels so good. I'm so freaking clapped out. I got 30 miles left. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I decided, instead of waiting until I'm completely clapped out, I was gonna have to lay down at some point. So I made the call to do it early while it was still warm for what ended up being 4 hours early. So from over 7 to 10:30 or something. And my feet were just completely toast. Done, completely done. And now I'm packed up and I'm moving again. And man, my feet feel like brand new feet. It's wild. So many eyes off in the distance staring back at me. So many eyes off in the distance staring back at me. I'm gonna talk to the camera because how freaked out I am right now. Sorry if you can't see anything. There's definitely a pair of predator eyes over there. I'm trying to make enough noise. Keep this thing out of my way. It's just chilling over there in the bushes. But man, it definitely has predator eyes, not prey eyes. This is a bit of a redemption run for me. I've attempted the stagecoach a couple times, and the last time I did it, I dropped at mile 70, and it's been haunting me ever since. This run, I went out way too hot. I didn't pace myself. And when I started to formulate this idea, I thought, well, let's up the ante a little bit and add in a bike. Part of it was because I didn't want to pay for the race again, and it's so remote that it's difficult to get crew out there. So I thought, hey, I could use a bike, drop supplies. You know, logistically it made it possible, and it's proving to be correct. So the difference this time is I paced myself, took some sleeps, really allowed my feet to recover. So yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I still have 20 miles to go, but you know, we're doing it. I'm craving so bad right now. A big old fat Italian sub. I've had God knows how many gels. The carbs, they're good. I mean, they're sitting well with my stomach for sure. Like, I haven't had a single issue, and it just like goes straight to my veins. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have 16 of those today alone, and that doesn't count like 12 yesterday, if that was yesterday. But man, a big old fatty sub. Oh man, or it's like a Denny's breakfast right now. Yeah, one of those two things are happening. Last water filter, 3 liters. Last element. Coming down Snowbowl, sun's coming up. So this would be day 3. Hey buddy. Hey. Yeah. Snowbowl Road. Oh man. Disky Willin is 100% present in the building. Feeling definitely slightly intoxicated. Too much carbs, energy gel, and fun, I guess. For anybody who's watching this, who does this route in the future, there's this last little up at the end, and I'm feeling pretty sadistic about it right now. But the reason why is because I had to make it like, you know, 100 miles. So I couldn't just bring it straight down. Got to bring it back up to Schultz. Only 116 feet left to climb, and I want so badly to brush my teeth. So badly. Oh my God. It's so disgusting. Just following that up, I failed to mention I did bring a toothbrush and toothpaste, but I left it on my bike. Brushed my teeth at McDonald's, and then I put it back on my bike. I'm like half a mile out. That was an epic journey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for going on it with me. I didn't have anything prolific to say other than that was just absolutely ruthless. And yeah, this is why, if I could bottle this feeling up right now, yeah, I would. So thanks, guys. Come here, my dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Got Coach Jay here. Say hi, Coach Jay.
Hi.
Bringing it in.
Yeah.
Helping me bringing it in. Oh, I'm so happy to be done. Oh, I didn't have the energy to yell at any e-bikers.
Whoop whoop! 100 miles done! Yeah!